What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chingo Blingo with the Big Tamarindo. And today, I have an idea, man. As you guys know, my old channel got deleted. That's where the Hotline Bling parody, that's where like this and like that music video. I mean, all my music videos, all my sketches, everything gone, deleted, because I decided to do these Tio Juventino fight reactions, and that got my channel deleted. So welcome back to the new channel. We going harder than ever. I took my last channel for granted, and we just trying to give you all a fresh approach. So make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what you want to see more of. Is it music videos? Is it vlogs, podcasts, parodies, you name it, voiceovers, whatever. So today I'm gonna give you my reaction to my music video, Hotline Bling. It went super viral about 4 years ago, and we're bringing it back to this new channel, but this time with this bonus reaction right here. So, without further ado, let's go down memory lane. Let's watch it and see what kind of cool little details and stories or whatever I can give y'all. All right, let's start it off. Okay. That's the old mullet. I think we upgraded that mullet. That's not the same mullet anymore. Shout out to the props department, man. Look at the old school cell phones, bro. I mean, the nostalgia. Also, shout out to my silk button down bootleg Versace shirts. I really don't know who else brought that swag to the game. I mean, let me know in the comment. I know SPM wore like a real Versace shirt in one of his videos. But this is more paisa style. This is more like from the boot shop, from the pulga style, you feel me? So, a little bit different. Pinche mullet on fleek. Boy, that juice set it off. A lot of people, it says ojos de color y pupilentes. I've heard the word used in Spanish as like contact lenses. I know some people are like, what the hell are poopy lentes? What are poopy lentes? And I'm like, poopy lentes, like contact. So basically what I'm saying in the verse is, even though it's a silly song, it has a little bit of social commentary where I'm basically saying like, damn girl, you changed. You forgot where you came from. Like, you know, you're trying to change your hair color, your eye color, your skin color. You're trying to change everything. Like, don't forget where you came from, and don't get too Americanized and too fancy to where it's just Olive Garden and no more tacos. Like, you're just anti raspas and refresquerias and stuff. So that's like that's a little bit more of the, like, you know, underlying little tone about it. But I think that adds to the funny. Okay, look at the sidekick. Random props on the table. I mean, we probably spent about $20 on this video and it shows. But my boy Frank Lopez, man, Compound Films, he did a great job, like, working with what we gave him. So working with just, you know, all right, man, we got a little fog machine, we got a couple lights, we got a mullet, and we got a song. So the song was recorded like a day and a half, maybe no more than 2 days before this video was shot. We went to Olive Garden. We didn't have an extra, so he's puro Olive Garden on Morras, but he's feeding like an invisible girl, I guess. Ever since you got your green card, the dancing in the hallway, I don't know. That's a house we were renting. I was renting off my sister for a few months, where I just wanted to use it as a production studio. That's what we did, like Dirty Horchata, and oh my God, I forgot that scene. Oh my God. We just filmed a bunch of stuff. I had just finished visiting Robert Rodriguez's Troublemaker Studios in Austin, Texas. And he's super self-sufficient. Obviously, he does big Hollywood movies, but he has the freedom to do them from his backyard, man, from Austin, where he bought like an old airport, like some little type of airport. But he turned every hangar into either like props department, where they're making props, or prop storage, or wardrobe, where they making Machete's outfit and stuff. And they have like a whole 3D graphics department where they're doing blood splatters and people's heads getting cut off, all in the computer. And we made it to the end of the video where, as you can see, man, excuse me, as you can see, we're promoting some tour dates. Like, even on the second verse, I'm like, Houston, ahí nos vemos este jueves. We didn't know it was going to go viral. We never know what you guys are going to like. We have no idea. So that's why we jump around and do so much different stuff, man. It's like, you know, maybe that's why you haven't gotten a full album. You know, because I'm out there performing, which I love. I'm out there doing stand-up. I actually got in the studio yesterday. So, yeah, we got some... it's pretty nice, man, with some stuff we got coming. But that's just a sneak peek. I don't want to talk it up too much. But let me see what other little details. Let me run it back one more time. See if I peep one more thing. But really, man, in a nutshell, man, I looked a little bit chubbier back then too. But this is when I was like transitioning from like whatever the hell I was before, which is like, he's like a parody rapper. He's like mixtapes, but you know, it's underground, but it really caught on the internet. And you know, I've never been like a radio type of person, I guess. I've gotten some radio play in the past, but I'm more of like an internet type of person where like I want to be around no matter what. I don't want to be just like, man, I ain't got nothing on the radio right now, so ain't nobody fucking with me. Which sometimes people get caught up in that lane. And I just knew that when I jumped in the game, I was like, man, I'm about ownership. I'm about freedom and independence and artistic, you know, creative control. And sure, I want exposure. And sure, I want to be on the radio and out there like that. But at the same time, I want longevity. And I want to have some control over the brand and the career and be able to make moves and adjustments and not be at the mercy of like, well, you're not a priority at the label right now, so you better figure it out, kid. It's like, nah, we got our own studio and we have our own. Thankfully, man, we're living in this great era, where from a cell phone with a laptop and some Wi-Fi, I mean, a little microphone, I mean, really it's just up to you. The limitations are just what you put on yourself. So yeah, man, we appreciate all the feedback. Like, you know, I'll tell the team all the time, like, man, I think I might need to drop another parody. I think I need to get in the studio because we get pulled in so many different directions trying to, like, you know, promote shows or create more content, or maybe they want more behind the scenes, or maybe they want vlogs, or maybe some people liking the podcast, and you jumping around doing everything. Meanwhile, some people might be like, bro, why don't you just go be creative and make some art? Like, make something we can, like, enjoy. Like, go produce something versus trying to manage and keep track. But anyway, that's a lot of the behind the scenes shit. But this video, man, I'm proud of the video because, you know, it wasn't $1 million video. It wasn't even $1,000 video. But we got return on investment. It did what we wanted it to do. People were talking about it. People were quoting it. They were playing it places, I mean, here and there. I mean, mainly on people's cell phones and on YouTube. It got, I forgot how many views we were at before we got shut off. I think it was a couple million, I think. But that's cool, man, you know, for independent artists. And it helped us get the word out about our tour at the time that year. You know, the tours have stayed packed, thankfully, whether we got a hot parody out or not. And that just goes back to what I said. It's like just trying to be an artist of the people that people really feel connected to, man. Like, there's a constant communication. There's like a real connection, like people rooting for you, and they're counting on you, and they want to see you make it because they've been supporting you since the underground. And I feel like we've accomplished that, man. Like, people that are down with what we do, you know, they know the backstory and they see where we're trying to take it. So, and I'll tell y'all this, man, for those of y'all that don't know a lot about the comedy world or the comedy game, like, what we're doing, what we're able to pull off. Sorry, y'all, keep rewinding it, and I'm noticing the tortilla holder from Fiesta and the candles from Fiesta that we just ran and grabbed real quick, just to have some little decorations. But sorry, I'm trying to talk to y'all and be distracted at the same time. But man, what the hell was I saying? Oh, what we're pulling off in the comedy world is unheard of. Like, the amount of cities we're able to do, the amount of like tickets and the venues and the seats and the I mean, with no agent, you know, we have in-house management. My wife handles everything from almost like a travel agent, from flights to hotels to, you know, making sure all our comedians know what cities they're on, to going back and forth with the clubs and making sure that the shows go smooth and the fans get a good experience on top of everything else she does. But in the industry, man, we're making noise. Like, they're hitting us up for comedy festivals. They're hitting us up for different types of projects. I mean, I got to feature, I got to do a guest spot for Russell Peters. Got to do a guest spot for Andrew Schultz, guest spot for Mo Amer. And we're based out of Houston. We're not even out of Hollywood. We're not out of Southern California. We're not out of LA. We will be based out of LA for the summer. So I know last summer we were there for a month and confidence was at an all-time high, because I'm going from a rehearsal to an acting class to a podcast to a radio station to a show to a stage time to one of my shows to an acting class to a rehearsal. And it was just like go, 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 to where it was all creativity. It was all art. Like, you were either performing in front of classmates, or you're performing in front of classmates at a rehearsal, or you're headed to a class, or you kicking it with Be Real to get interviewed, or you going to kick it with Big Boy to get interviewed. And now you might be doing like I did like guest spots for Jerry Garcia, and then I had my shows, and it was just 2-3 things every day. It was like a meeting, and you know, felt very productive, and it almost made us look at Houston like there's not as much in terms of the entertainment industry, you know, on this level. Like, in terms of, like, you know, Big Boy, he's not based out of Houston. Be Real, he's not based out of Houston. I mean, we got our own shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure I could hustle a little bit more here locally, but you know, my point is that, you know, it's stupid shit like this. That's what I'm trying to say. It's silly as I'm never the Chingo Bling. It's fucking parodies. It's like stupid lyrics. You know, that's what helps keep the word out about Chingo Bling and what he does. You know, third person. And is he coming to your town? And do you care? And do you want to buy a ticket? You know, and what else do they have going on? You know, we got the Patreon popping, we got the merch department popping, and just been in the game for a long time, and really better than ever. Wiser, older, really can't complain. And like I said, man, the comedy game has been showing love, and it's all because of you guys. All because you guys used to download my shit off Napster, download my shit off LimeWire, and just still supporting. So please let us know. Please give us feedback. What do you like? What do you want more of? And don't forget our Patreon program that we're kicking off. So if you want to be a patron and you want to sign up, whether it's like, you know, $5 a month, $10 a month, whatever tier, you're going to get hooked up. You know, whether, I mean, I'm on there trying to figure out different ways to hook up the patrons, whether it's like, oh man, here goes a discount code just for y'all. You know, here's a private Instagram, you know, just for y'all. You know, y'all get this episode first before anybody else. Matter of fact, y'all get this bonus episode. Matter of fact, this song I just did, I'm sending that to y'all first. And just really trying to spoil the core audience. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the love. And shit, I mean, Hotline Bling, 4 years have gone by. I mean, I still get a laugh out of it. I still get a kick out of it. I mean, it's like borderline cheesy as hell. It's silly. Some people made a comment that some of the comments were like, dude, how do you keep a straight face while you're doing these stupid ass dances and so on and so forth? And I mean, that's skill, baby. That's all part of the skill. Because, you know, if this character is like a pimp in his own mind and he's like really killing it, he ain't smart, like he ain't laughing. So that just makes you laugh more. It just makes it funnier. Like, is this dude really doing that? Like, with his hair like that? Is he really dancing like that? Is he really feeding an invisible person at Olive Garden? But enough of chewing you guys' ears off. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hit that notification bell. Hit that subscribe. And we will see you in a city near you. Hit up chingobling.com for all tour info. This week we have Long Beach. Then we hit Fresno, California the next day. Then we got like Kansas City coming up, Naples, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Phoenix, Arizona. All kinds of stuff. Can't wait to see you guys. All right? See you there. Going viral tour. Sas. And a shout out to Fresno, man. The Fresno tacos. Sas.